Okay. All right. All right. Yes, yes. Shout out to Brother Orbit right there with the intro song. But anyway, welcome to another episode of the B-Side Podcast. It's yours truly, B Sales. And you know, we got my hoop guy, resident guest. It just depends on how Dave wants to be titled today. So I would just see it because, you know, I'll get flack anytime on the introduction. But anyhow, we gonna give it up to my man C and D Peasy. What's up, fellas?
What's up, everybody?
What's happening?
Saturday.
Oh man, all right, same on, man.
Jump right in.
Just trying to get in the swing of some things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get a swing of this thing. So anyway, we're gonna jump right into the mix. Since we are in Southern California and we're going through a minor, I would say heat wave, but the game is going to be lovely tomorrow. But yeah, you know, we in the area of Southern California. Super Bowl. Any predictions out there? Any news that you heard? Anything saying? And fellas, let me put it out there real quick. Let's just put it out there real quick. Hey, just anything you guys want to discuss, just email me. Just email. That goes all y'all out there too. If you want us to talk about anything, go to. And we'll have the info address up pretty soon. But just go to B-Sales at the B-Side Podcast. B-Sales at the B-Side Podcast. Put something in their message if you want to hear anything on there, and that goes for the guests and also people out there in the world. Just go to B-Sales at bsidepodcast.com. Put something in the box. Let us know what's happening. So yeah, anything you guys got going on as far as any predictions? What's up? We it's Super Bowl weekend. Super Bowl's tomorrow. You know we old because we doing a podcast. Normally we'd be in the streets trying to find out what's going on. You know we old now.
Right. Got cheese and salami lined up for tomorrow for the crib to watch it too.
All I'm gonna say about the streets comments is, hey, all young bucks out there, keep your head on a swivel, because Cass is getting robbed tonight and tomorrow.
Hey man,
keep your head on a swivel in L.A.
Tuck your jewelry if you ain't got no guns.
Tuck your chain.
Tuck your jewelry if you ain't got no. And tuck the buns too.
Doing this before y'all showed up, so now it's on.
Tuck your girls' buns up too. Cats might get a little frisky. You know what I mean? Might be a setup. Touch the buns. Now you up into something. Boom. They jump you. You out of jewelry. Your bitch is looking at you like, damn, I gotta go. So be careful with the buns too, fellas. Don't have her out there too much.
Hey, let me help those out there who just still want to venture out. Hey, just have some protection. Hire some help. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That is legal, right?
Have somebody else fight your battles. You know what I mean? Or as my girl say, you got to pull out all the fake jewelry. You got to bring all the costume jewelry.
Go Ocho Cinco. Go Chad Ocho Cinco.
Do it like Mr. Johnson.
Hey, don't wear the real stuff out there this weekend.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, fellas.
It's a good weekend to bring out the fake.
Hey, fellas, it's okay to get clowned over a life. You know what I mean? It's okay. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Half the time, probably those cats got fake jewelry on anyway. But like you said, Dave, costume jewelry, right?
Hey, bring it out. Like, man, what happened to him, man? How he died? Oh, man, you got his fake gold chain stolen. Oh,
get the fake Grandmaster J chain. You know what I mean?
Everything hollow. Everything hollow. You know, everything hollow.
Don't let your
pride to the bullets.
Don't let your pride get ahead of you walking on top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Slick Rick, stay out of LA. You got too much chains on, Slick. Stay out.
Be careful of the palm trees and the housing units, because there's some shit going up, roll up on you real quick. Like, you know, hey, that's all, you know. But anyway.
Ghostface, do not bring out the bird this weekend.
Before we get on the football, before we get to the football pigskin class Super Bowl, we're gonna get to the real football. I just gotta give a shout out there, Chelsea, once again. Got another trophy. Got another trophy in the cabinet. Y'all see it. We beat Palmeiras.
That's why you got the shirt on.
For the World Cup trophy. Team World Cup trophy.
That's why you got the shirt on?
That's why I got it. I'm repping, baby. I'm repping. Okay. I'm repping. You know what I mean? We won that today. You know what I'm saying? You know, my man, our goalie, he making a killing. You know, we got the trophy last year. He got the African Cup. Shout out to Senegal out there. Shout out to Senegal. You know what I mean? Held it down. You know, sorry Egypt had to take that L. But hey, shout out to Senegal out there for African World Cup champions this year. You know what I mean? So let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Senegal.
Senegal won, man.
There you go. Yeah, Senegal. You made it as if. So.
Wait. We got English teachers up in the mix. What's going on? We
got
Senegal. It's real close.
It's real close. About a team.
It's real close. It's I mean, what is this?
I was wondering to say Senegal. I was like, what's this?
Like I said, I thought it was a team, not place.
Really, Dave? Really? I ain't say nothing about Tottenham. I ain't say nothing about them hot birds, okay? Not the Spurs, hot birds. I ain't say nothing about the hot Spurs, okay? Them hot birds.
I didn't say nothing about Chelsea either. I was just saying, you brought up Senegal. I was just trying to figure out who that was. And I wasn't the only one. See, now I seem to have trouble understanding what you were saying, too.
I thought it
Senegal.
I just wanted to make sure
African Cup.
If it was Senegal, I mean,
it's called Senegal.
Yeah, I know. Senegal is probably like maybe a bird.
A seagull. Really? We get technical.
Seagull's cousin on the third, on the daddy side.
Ain't that about something? Anyway, y'all probably didn't even watch one match. Y'all talk about this Black Pride shit. Check out the home line. We got what? We got crickets already.
I can't put out the bird tweet.
we got crickets already. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you know.
This guy.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we got a lot of ignorance on this show. Hey, we gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? That's us. But okay, now I had to give a shout out there to the soccer out there, #1 sport in the world, by the way. So we back on NFL. Rams and the Bengals. See, I call it singles. The Bengals. Okay.
Hey, Icky rolling over in his grave right now. You know what I mean?
We're gonna be at the game, right? Icky gonna be at the game with some good smoke in him. You best believe that.
Some good Icky. Icky.
When they show Icky, he's doing the dance tomorrow, right?
Yeah, you know that.
And if they win, he
come out lead the team. Oh man, he probably got the check and everything, man.
You think he got a commercial for tomorrow?
Oh, they brought up the Geico. It's getting rotation now.
So Icky got a Super Bowl commercial coming tomorrow.
He gets some checks, man. Hey, Hey.
No, hey. What was the previous coach at Cincinnati?
Sam Weiss?
No.
No.
You talking about Marvin Lewis?
Marvin Lewis.
Yeah.
Marvin Lewis better be leading these cats out.
Marvin Lewis is at Arizona State.
He with her
up there, probably drinking some good yak or something.
He need to lead them out too. He better be on the field.
Oh, let's hope he says he's at the booth. You know what I mean? That's something, right? I mean,
do they call Trevor Burbick? Did he get to go to the game?
Trevor Burbick.
Trevor Burbick.
He was only on there
the boxer. I thought he was English.
No, the linebacker.
No, he's talking about the one linebacker. It's not Trevor Burbick. It's
ain't that his name?
No, you just named
the hit Antonio Brown with the legal hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he actually from Corona.
Really? The dirty guy.
Yeah, he went to Centennial High School.
Bernard, wow. Like Baynard. What?
No. It begins with a B.
Yeah. The dirty guy, the dirty hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the game.
Sometimes, hey man, it is football. You gotta do what you gotta do.
He ain't been in the league for a minute.
Yeah.
They gotta bring out all. They gotta bring out all the old Cincinnati
predictions. Any predictions? Any? What y'all doing, y'all?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Y'all going out?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
You going with the Sangles? I mean the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going with Joe. Cool.
Who that?
Joe Burrow. And the college connection. I'm going with the college connection.
Hey,
they about to get busy.
They should have a bet out there.
They about to get busy tomorrow.
I wonder if they got a bet out there. Like, is he gonna rock a new chain?
That would be kind of dope if he did. You know,
I mean,
kind of dope.
If he comes out with I'd be sick if he had a singles emblem helmet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
with the Siger.
Let's see this guy.
Siger.
Hey, everybody, let's just be clear here. We understand B Cells is a Cleveland Browns fan. So that's where all this slander is coming with the single. I never even heard him ever say that before.
And crazy is he don't even support the Browns like that.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Last time
I don't. They got to win at least 7 games, and then
that's what I'm saying.
You ain't never gonna get to 7 with the quarterback that you got.
We've been 7 games the past 3 seasons, man. I think
y'all could have had 12 wins if y'all got rid of the quarterback.
Listen, man. I'm even going back with the support now that my man came out, Jackson, talking about
all the losses. You know what I mean? Get paid for losses.
Oh man, I done lost years rooting for this guy. Come to find out, you fuckers are losing on purpose. I can't do it. You know what I mean?
Will there be any ramifications for that? Will Congress stick their nose in this one?
No.
Congress, they don't care. So the games is rigged.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We gonna get on this, okay? Mm-hmm. Since we talk about the NFL, right? And we know the situation's going on. 70% black players, 2 head coach. Well, 1.5 head coach, because the dude, he couldn't even say he was biracial. He couldn't even say he's black. He just said, I'm a human being.
He's like, hey, man, I just got a job. Don't ask me about this stuff.
He said, he been living a white life his whole time. He's been living a European white life. They put him on the spot.
What option does he check off on the application?
He's checking Caucasian. He's living the white boy life. There's no question about it. I mean, he couldn't even. He was stuttering.
Hold on, man. Is he going with the don't ask, don't tell?
He was stuttering like my dad is. He can't even pronounce black.
Don't tell. That's how he living.
He can't even pronounce black. He said my dad is black. He couldn't even.
They gotta make a commercial about that, dude. They should make a commercial about that. That's actually kind of funny. Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah. Oh, he wanted a spokesperson so bad to fill in on that moment. They're like, well, what are you? I'm a human being. I'm like what Dr. Carr said. I'm gonna agree with Dr. Carr. Once when he claimed that he wasn't black, he lost at least half the locker room right there. Lost half the locker room.
Yeah.
Lost half the locker room.
Cat came up there like Tiger Woods. You know
Do you think as soon as you had the press conference, you know how many cats on the team phone started going off with the text message? They're like, look at this guy.
I want to see some of the players' memes. You know there was some memes going around.
I would love to see the text messages people were sending on the team after they saw the press conference, dude. That will be funny. Post everybody text message because you know they got the group chats on them teams.
Boy, he said my mama's white and my dad's black, and I'm a human being. You know, I'm just here trying to coach football. I'm a human being.
I mean, but for him, I mean, you know, he can't classify as one, right? Because he has both pairs. One is one and one is the other.
What?
I'm just saying. I mean, there's a lot of conflict. You know what I mean? To come with being half breed. You know, essentially.
Ain't no conflict when you know that any drop of a black man.
Well, that's
in our world. Not
I know that's exactly right.
That's in our world. That's the government structure. That's the government system, but not society.
But the actual person, right? You know what I mean? It's like that person almost get to choose. It ain't like he came.
You can only choose when you look a certain way.
Well, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
He can pass for a whole lot to just white or black. He could pass for a whole lot of nationalities.
That's right. Yeah,
a whole bunch. You know, I'm sure he's getting assalamu alaikum, como estas, como te llamos. He getting all types of shit. You know,
saying nigga.
Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Hey, Holmes. Hey, Holmes. Hey, bro. You know what I mean? He's getting it all. He just said. You know what? Saturday Night Live needs to skit
do you own the
they got to do a skit on
Saturday Night Live needs to do a skit of that, man. That shit was funny. He said, "I'm just human. I'm just human."
You know who they should let do that skit? They should let Keenan Peele do that skit. They'd be the perfect cast to do that skit.
I hope, you know what? One side of me feels that I hope he is successful, where there might come a point in time, like later on in his life, where he might have a roast and they can bring up this again. You know what I mean? That's just like I said, I'm a human being. Oh boy, if he was married, if he married a black woman, he wasn't getting no pussy that night. I mean no sex that night. He wasn't gonna get no sex that night.
He was cut off. He was cut off as soon as he walked in the door.
Sex that night.
As soon as he got to the crib, don't ask nothing.
What we gonna tell our son?
You forget the major part. What is Pops thinking?
like what the hell?
He's not in his life. They don't have a good relationship. I don't think they have a good personal relationship. I think he was a deadbeat. I think he wasn't there. I think he wasn't
that's a good. That's a crazy phone call. That's a crazy phone call right there.
Why
I saw you on TV.
Why you gotta put in that kind of context, Bob? Why you gotta say him and his Pops don't have?
Well, how about this? What's the dad's friends looking at the dad? what is? Hey man, really? That's your son? That's how you raised him.
What's his name? What's his name again? His name ain't Brian too. What's his name?
I don't know.
Man, they probably called up Pops like, "Hey man, little Johnny on TV. what's really going on?"
Hey man.
They got to make a skit about this, dude. Somebody got to make a skit about this. I think we cracked it. Saturday Night Live, Keenan Peele. Hey, as long as you come on the B-Side podcast, the skit is yours. Take it away. Something definitely has to give, because that's just ridiculous. That was the funniest. That was the funniest shit ever. I'm crying right now, dude.
Man.
I didn't even see it.
Oh no, man. They gotta make a skit about that stuff. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny, man. And everybody's making fun of that.
Yeah. I didn't even think about his Pops, dude. Pops probably like, "Hey man, you was just on TV."
His Pops is hiding out somewhere, not trying to see nobody till this shit cools down.
Like,
he's getting the question.
Like, where's the confusion?
As soon as the little thing was over, he called that fool.
Oh man, they don't have a relationship. I don't think.
But a tough predicament to be in, man. It's like, okay, they didn't really hire me for my skill set. They hired me because of my race. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then get put on the spot because of it. I don't care who you are, man. There's going to be some nervousness, you know what I mean? Especially in answering that question.
Well, I mean, he should be used to it. Ever since he's been little, they've been asking, "What are you?" He should be used to this.
But not in this context. Hey, you might have only got hired because you kind of black.
Okay, you're right. This is probably the first time he felt some racism like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big load to carry, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he might have to seek some counsel.
He should have been prepared. That's all.
Yes.
But
he should have been prepared.
You have no idea what those reporters are going to ask.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
I think as far as his race and he should have been prepared with an answer with that. You know what I mean? Like,
so as a new head coach, does he have a PR unit yet? I don't think. I don't think. I mean,
I know he got one now. After that,
he's got one now.
I know he called somebody up. Right? Somebody's like, "Hey, man, we gonna."
I know somebody called him up.
Oh yeah, this season it ain't gonna end with just that that meeting, or should I say that this is gonna go on all year for him. That question is gonna keep coming up.
I doubt it, because it's about blackness, and we know that don't linger that long in the NFL. Okay. They like to kill that noise real quick.
Well, speaking of the coaches, what do you think about Lovie Smith's situation? Like,
Lovey did the same thing. Oh boy, did
I
saw Lovey's. I didn't see kid at Miami. Lovey was like, look, I was here the whole time. I had no idea that they was gonna pick me. And then all of a sudden they say, hey, you the head coach. He's like, I don't know if it had anything to do with race. I like, come on, Lovey, man. I mean, don't run away from it. At the end of the day, there's 3 of you. Yes, it does have something to do with race. I am hired here because I'm black. Will I do a good job or a bad job because of it? Hey, I don't know.
Well, hold on.
At least
they're gonna do a bad job with Texas. That's a terrible football team.
I'm just saying in regards to Lovey, though. I mean, at some point, man, cats need to learn how to take the weight off themselves and just, and just get to the truth. Yes, I think I was hired here because I was black.
So you get fired the same day?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
And if I'm him, exactly that. I say, it'll be determined on how I leave here. You know what I mean? Will be the true deciding factor on how I was hired. If I come in the same way I left, then chances are was because of my race.
We all know it is. So, what do y'all think about with Deion? What he was saying was like, not going to change these old guys. It's like, hey, expand, get 3 teams, make sure they're all black owners. That'll solve some of it. What do y'all think about that?
The owners got to vote on who gets to be the owner of the next team.
Well, you already know they begging Allen and old boy, the richest black guy,
Robert Smith.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're putting pressure on them too. Like, please, like that's crazy. Like, hey, we're all in agreement here. We'll get you in quick.
So they don't want Diddy's group.
Shit, he might get a chance.
He ain't getting no type of nod.
Shit, he might get a chance with that. I mean, if
because he's been trying to do it.
I know. I mean, never know. I mean, that's what So Deion said, on expansion teams, make sure there are black owners.
But here's my thing on that. It's a good thought process, but that stuff takes time for them expansion teams. That's a 5-year down the line thing. At least they ain't doing them expansion teams anytime soon. So,
You don't think so?
No. Nope. Because they got to figure out the stadium. They got to figure out the name of the team, where they're going to put, how all that little stuff, it takes time. That's at least 5 years down the line. I never heard about them saying they was expanding. So that means they ain't got no plan for expansion.
Or they might now. This might speed up the process.
Possible. So they put a lackluster team out there. You know what I mean? Just because they.
Well, hell, the Browns been around for a long time.
Hey, man. Hey.
I will just mute.
Shots fired.
Mute this guy.
Fire squad. Shout out MOP.
Okay. Just bring my Browns. We just over here enjoying the entertainment like everybody else, and all of a sudden you throw us up under the bus. Boy, oh boy, it's tough world. Well, there's one something since Walter.
Say what? What'd you say? Didn't hear you.
When did Bears? Oh, you're not a Bears fan. That's right. You're the broadcast.
Nah, he part of the team where the cats show up to the meetings disheveled.
Oh wow. So they don't want a black coach there either, then, huh? Is that what you said? Oh shit,
hey, I'm just going off the man said they was disheveled.
we just had one. We got rid of him after.
You had two.
Vance Joseph. Yeah,
but you had somebody before that too, I thought.
Nah, it was other 2 white dudes. It was Vance Joseph was the last one there. No.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting.
You could have just got Vance Johnson, part of the Three Amigos, instead of going with Vance Joseph.
And then with the entertainment, man. Shout out to Snoopy, buying Death Row.
Yeah, shout out to D00.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure he got that pennies on $1. Ain't nobody else.
Hey, but hold on a second.
We could have
got the name, but he didn't get the catalog.
Like I said, pennies on the
You know what I'm saying? You got the name. He didn't get the catalog. Okay. Catalog belongs to Interscope, and I think Jimmy Iovine already has sold that stuff. Somebody keeps buying all these cast stuff up, dude. It's crazy.
NFT. No, it ain't crazy. It's all about the streaming part of it, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and NFT shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You heard what Mos Def said? He was like, I ain't down with the streaming. And they was like, why? Why you ain't down with the streaming? He said, because who coming up with half a penny is what you paying me. Gotta think about that. How did that arbitrary number?
That's what he gets. That's that.
Half a penny. He said most of the hip hop artists get half a penny. Who's doing math with half a penny though?
Those are the people who don't own their masters. Again, dude, that's only their deal.
Once again, I'm asking you, who are you coming up with half a penny? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, who came with that number? Like, we ain't gonna give you a full penny. We're gonna give you half a penny.
I know, but the crazy part about it, the streaming wasn't even around with some of these. The streaming wasn't even around during the time.
I get it, but how they come with half a penny?
Shucks, they only got like a penny. You know what I mean? Like they only got like a penny off of some CDs too. You know what I mean?
A penny is something that we know is, what do you say? Money. Half a penny.
Hey, it's no different from people getting 25% raises or whatever the case may be, a 2% raise.
Oh, I'm about to say 25% is good.
Yeah, I mean 2%, like 2% raise. Yeah. You go in there like 2-3% raise. That's all in the pennies. That ain't no movement of the dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
You got wait a minute. I went through all this review.
3%.
75 cents. Yeah, for 30 cents.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey man,
who did the math with half a penny? Don't do that. That's still that's mind-boggling, dude. When you think about it, you're gonna get
it's no different from corporate, man. Work half of that. You gonna get a fraction of that 30 cents.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what it is, man. It's crazy. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. I want OBJ to win. I want the Rams to win because so he can flip off the Brownies. You know what I'm saying? So he can cuss them out.
Is this your squad or not, man? I'm like,
you can be mad at your squad. You can be mad. I'm mad at my squad. You can be mad at your squad.
So you have
you got one problem to fix. Y'all only got one problem to fix.
We got more than one problem.
No, you don't. You got one problem.
We got more than one.
You get rid of Baker.
You got more than just action. It's just more than just a quarterback. We heard.
Think about it, B. The division that you're in.
Dudes.
Pittsburgh don't have no quarterback.
Who's our number one receiver?
Dude,
Landry.
No, he's a slot. Landry's a slot receiver, and he might not even be there. He might be gone.
They got to pay him.
A receiver. He catches the ball from the quarterback.
Okay, you have a number one receiver, number two receiver, and your slot receiver, your tight end. That's how I look at it. You got. He's not on the left side. The right side.
He's all over the field. He kind of like Cooper Kupp.
He's not. Okay. How can I put it like this? He's not our star wide receiver. Well, I should say star.
What?
He's not our number one. He's a slot receiver. He's just like what's his name in what's my man's name? He used to be in at New England. What's my man's name?
Wes Walker.
Yeah, same shit. You still need to have two on. You have your 1 and 2 and your slot and your tight end.
Well, your quarterback couldn't get it to the one that you had. Now he's in the Super Bowl.
Like I said, we need. It's just more than a quarterback, man. That's all I'm saying.
What's Odell's dad's name?
Is it senior quarterback? It's more than a quarterback.
Okay, Odell's dad showed you the tape of that man throwing the football.
Hey, man, I said I'm mad at him. Shit,
I'm
in total agreement.
Wouldn't you take Aaron Rodgers? Remember, Pittsburgh don't got no quarterback next year.
We'll take anybody that's better than Baker.
Pittsburgh ain't got no quarterback. Lamar, he can only throw 3 yards. You know what I mean? So,
but they're winning.
The time is right.
They're winning.
The time is right for Cleveland.
We need some more weapons, and for whatever reason, they're going to go with Baker this 5th year. They're going to go with him. They are
That
made
cat
it known.
connected, boy. He connected.
Man, something. But I don't know. Maybe they don't want to damage him too further if they got to.
Man, bring Johnny Manziel back.
Oh, you about to get cut off. We about to end this shit. Johnny Manziel, are you?
What was that?
Johnny Football.
Oh no. Any predictions, man? Like I said, I want LA to win. I want LA to win.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep it true blue.
I want the Rams to win too.
I want to see Icky dancing all night. That's why I'm going with the Bengals.
He ain't on 10 no more.
You gonna be seeing Icky. Mark my words. They gonna be showing
in the locker room. Everything.
Icky gonna be dancing.
Ocho Cinco gonna be there. Who else? Who's
all
the famous? Your boy who's on NBC. Collinsworth's gonna be there.
Yeah, Boomer Esiason, you know what I mean?
Gonna be there.
Come on, man.
I don't know about Palmer because
Peter Ward don't even show up. You know what I mean? Peek up. You know, show up there.
Oh no, you didn't say that.
Yeah,
I don't know if Carson Palmer gonna go up because I guess he was throwing a little shade at old boy.
Who was throwing some shade?
Carson
Palmer.
Don't say to who?
Burrow. Look it up.
How can he say anything?
Hey man, the jealous is still there. Before Burrow, it was Carson. He was the franchise quarterback for him. Now his jersey sales are being diminished because of Burrow.
Oh, that's what it is.
I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? That merchandise money, you get used to certain things and be like, hey, man, what's going on? Hold up. Let me start some controversy out there. See if I can get some more sales or something, Never know, man. You never know.
That's normally how it works. Controversy. Joe Rogan, controversy.
Oh, here we go. Oh, man. Here we go. We'll get to Joe in a minute. But, hey, moving along here. We're going to go to NBA. Before I see you ready, take a drink of water or something because I'm about to fire up your trigger, guy. No, so are you happy? Are you happy that your boy with Brooklyn?
Who, me?
Yeah, your boy. Your boy
with
Brooklyn.
Yeah. Once again, let me go back. America, we got the tape.
Here he goes, America. Here he goes.
Now, mind you, this coming from Nick Man. But
who's from Brooklyn?
Hey, that's my hometown. I gotta watch them. But let me say this and be clear with y'all. Clear. If KD is 85% coming down the stretch, you get Ben if he's 75%. Because the key in the trade is Andre Drummond. The lights shine on Steve Nash right now. The key in the trade is Andre Drummond. Because the problem with their team is rebounding.
That's one of them, yeah.
That's one of their problems. The other problem is defense, which Ben gives you. And Ben can also give you defense and passing the ball. KD and Kyrie, you do your thing. Seth Curry, with little Australian cat, you do your thing. You shoot the rock. This is all on Steve Nash now because getting Ben closes up what their problems was for their team.
But you
don't got to shoot the ball. You got KD and Kyrie. It's a match made in heaven.
But it's only like his second year of coaching. But can you really get on?
I ain't no Steve Nash coach, but if Andre Drummond does not play, it's on Steve Nash because they can't rebound the basketball at all. Did you see the game last Tuesday or whatever on TNT? Name me 5 people that played.
I didn't watch it.
You couldn't.
You didn't miss it.
Name 5 people that was on the team.
Can't do it.
It was worse than the G League team.
Can't do it.
So at this point, with what they got, they won that trade.
Sounds like the Knicks team.
We doing the right thing. World Wide West. I seen you the other day. Laugh out, cry later. You can get the pick.
Randall needs mental health. He needs counseling. Randall needs
counseling.
Randall
Randall
needs counseling.
Hey, all I know is he's available. He's always available to play.
Something's wrong with him mentally.
Yeah, he shoots too many jumpers. That's it. Once he go to the rack, he good.
And then I don't know. I don't.
He's not a. Let's be clear here.
He's a powder or whatever. Number one.
He's not a number one guy to lead a team. If Randall's your number 2 guy, if he's the number 3 guy, you win the championship. But if he's your number 2 guy, you're better. He's not a number 1 in order to win
games. Win games.
Well, like I said, man. But as far as us not doing nothing, I'm cool with it. Get another pick.
Why?
Dude, we got Taj Gibson and Derrick Rose. Them is relics. Those are relics. It's time for them to go. Get them young guys in there.
Thibodeau. You know how Tibbs is.
That's okay. Their time has passed. This is the last year. This is the last hurrah. This is the last hurrah for them.
Wait a minute.
This is the last hurrah.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Go young. We not going to go young.
You like Tibbs, but you can't stand his rotation. No one.
Man. He need an offensive coach with him. He needs somebody to take care of the offense. He do the defense. That's supposed to work. I mean, it's plain to see. It's plain to see. Anybody can see that. Great on the defensive end, but the offense, he need an offensive coach. That's bottom line. You know what I mean? Bottom line. He needs an offensive guy with him.
Bring in George Karl.
Nah, he alienates people. George Karl, they got to get somebody like
that. You need an offensive coordinator. Offensive coordinator. What's his name? What's his name?
George Karl is known to only play 6 people.
George Karl is known to alienate cats too. They don't want no George Karl.
Well, where's the old boy was down in Phoenix?
Hell no. D'Antoni?
Yeah, D'Antoni.
No.
Oh, that's right. He was a head coach there. He don't want to come back.
Yeah. We don't want him back. When he was playing Chris Duhon in front of Nate Robinson, when Nate was coming off the bench, hitting for 40, 45, and put that man right back on the bench. That's when I was through with him.
Maybe he thought a fight was coming.
Hey, Chris Duhon, the worst shooting point guard in NBA history. NBA history. And he was getting a start over a man that can come off the bench and pop off the 40.
Blame that on
That's when I knew.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Where's Kevin Knox at?
He in Atlanta.
Is he getting any run?
Played a little bit.
More running than was in New York?
Yeah, he gets more minutes than Reddish is getting in New York City.
Oh yeah, Reddish is on. Yeah, that was like a. What,
Tibbs
was that like a dud?
Tibbs,
that was like a lukewarm like explosion.
Tibbs like I didn't ask for him.
See.
That is Tibbs, dude. You know, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can talk about this, but we know how that cat is, man. You know what I mean? So,
I feel you, man.
He played today. He played the last game, but that's only because people was out. You know what I mean? So I want to know what happens when everybody there. You know what I mean? Because
hey, man, I have to.
He's scripted with He's scripted. Yeah, he go with his script. You know what I mean?
I have to make an apology out there to Cavs Nation. I got to make an apology. Bickerstaff he's done a great job. I thought he wasn't going to do a good job. He got them young boys gelling over there. I think we're setting the 4th or 5th place, somewhere around there. You know, we brought in, Karis LeVert, brought him home. LeVert back in full force in Cleveland. You know what I mean?
Good pickup.
Just cooling carriers. Just cooling carriers. Oh, I just made my man a nickname now. Just cooling. Oh, I got to put that on a T-shirt or something. Cooling, just cooling. Yeah. You know, so we back in the groove of things in Cleveland. You know, so I just want to, throw my apology out there to Cavs Nation because I was on Bernie. I was like, we do not want Bickerstaff as a coach. I don't know what happened this past summer, but hey, I like what we're doing. I like what we're doing. How's Chi-Town up there?
Oh, we doing a lot better than both of y'all squads.
Hold on. But let's preface that because as soon as they get to the playoffs, they're gonna fizzle out. They ain't doing that. They only gonna play 4. They only gonna play 4 more games than my team. 4 more games. That's it.
Are you done or are you finished?
4 more games. Mark it down. What's this, episode 100? We're gonna go back and revisit this.
It's 100. You know what I'm saying?
Are you done? Or are you finished? Just let me.
Episode 100, y'all. You heard it here first. 4 more games.
Let me know.
No matter where they finish in the regular season.
Let me know which one. You know what I mean? Because I ain't got no crystal ball, and Bob ain't asking me looking to no crystal ball. He asked how we doing today.
That's how y'all doing, man.
Exactly right.
You know what I mean?
Not where we going.
Yeah,
not how we finish it.
Man.
You know what I mean? So yeah, let me preface it with that.
Hey man, I'm happy with DeRozan up there, man. I'm glad he's there because I don't know, man. Everybody love Popovich, but I don't see it. I don't see it, man. And I'm glad he got up out of there.
Well, you know, it's easier to go out there and hoop when ain't no X's and O's. So I mean, ain't nobody ever said anything about his skill level. It's just a matter of he got the ball. He can bring the ball up, rebound, come down, shoot it. I mean, he couldn't do that at San Antonio. Yeah. And that's what Billy Donovan allowing these cats to do. And if you look down the stretch of the games, if we up by 20, we're going to give up a lead because we don't run no sets.
I thought you were going to show some love to Billy. I was about to
No.
Stop. Okay.
No.
You're still hating Billy.
Yeah.
Still hating Billy. You guys ain't even been this good in how many years?
Isolation basket. Man, he doing the exact same thing he did with Paul George and Westbrook. It is a setup to fail.
Like I said, bro, 4 more games.
Hey.
Four more games.
See, there you go, man. Look, man, you said your little safe, man. I'm talking about I ain't say nothing about your squad.
I'm just telling you, I'm looking in the crystal ball. 4 more games.
I ain't say nothing about
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I am. Right now, we better than both the Cavs.
Oh man,
and
we right there. You ain't like
y'all
we're
are
right there.
Y'all are.
Yeah, we right there.
I mean, hey man. I mean, soon as Sexton went down, seems like y'all Stockton went up.
Hey man,
I told y'all that too. Rewind the tape.
Hey, we gonna see what we gonna do.
Sexton. Told y'all, boy, I told y'all. Remember, I told y'all.
Since you want to rewind and tape, tell us how you really felt about the Knicks early in the season and where has it changed at today. Oh, I like where we go. I like where we going.
I like where we going. I still like what we doing. Once we get rid of the 2 old cats this season, we stand with the plan. Not giving away no BS money. Get the nice little pick.
When you gonna cross over to Brooklyn?
Keep rolling.
Might as well.
When you gonna cross over to Brooklyn?
When Ben win the championship and prove y'all wrong again. That's when I'm gonna be with Brooklyn. Yeah, how about that? When they win the championship, I'm with them because I told y'all Ben, you know what I mean? Go be the guy.
You see how he changed it up. Now we only asked for Ben Simmons to shoot a jump shot. That's all we asked for.
That's all we asked.
We never got to do that with Kyrie and KD.
Look, we never had to say anything about Ben playing. We just say, hey man, learn how to shoot jump. Make a free throw. Make a free throw.
You're paid to shoot the ball, and you don't want to do it. That is the weirdest.
You're not supposed to shoot on this team.
What?
You're not supposed to shoot.
What are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to pass the ball, play defense, get the rebound, pick up the best offensive player on the other team. Those are his duties.
Hey, see, when was his last basketball game played?
I don't know. That's why I say he got to get in shape. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
Hamstring.
So with that and being healthy, you don't think all this time he ain't work on his jump shot?
I don't know. All I know is he called Shaq and Shaq shut the hell up. So something wrong. That's all I know.
Wait a minute. What?
He called Shaq. Shaq talking about that man. So something wrong. So I don't know what it is.
He went in Shaq DM and told him he appreciate him, you know, me talking about him like that. You know what I mean? And Shaq ain't really elaborate on what he said.
He ain't talking about that man no more. So something is up.
So you say Shaq afraid of Ben?
No, something is wrong. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying. He just ain't talking about that cat no more.
But give us something then, because that's not giving us anything.
What you trying to say? You trying to say Ben's mama called Shaq just like what's his name? Big fella mama called Shaq. You know what I mean?
Possible. Or he gave him some money. I'm thinking he paid him off
Hey,
Shaq,
man, I'm saying.
I'll give you $2 million if you ease up on me.
He ain't got no money. He in the hole for this year. He ain't got no $2 million to give. He in the hole.
12 or 19 million. One to
yeah, I told you he wasn't messing with them cats after last season. I was like, he ain't messing with them cats. They threw him under the bus.
That's crazy. You know
they
what?
Threw him under the bus by
they threw him under the bus, dude.
To shoot.
You thought he was really going to play for them?
To shoot.
To shoot a jump shot.
Hold on. Let's go back here. Y'all really thought he was going back to play for them?
That's not what we're saying, dude.
Okay, because I told y'all when it happened, he would not go back there. I saw it. Okay, I saw that. Visionary. Okay, he ain't going back there.
But we
was talking bad about him.
See, we ain't talking about that.
Doc lied on national TV. Talking about, I didn't say that. I'm like, Doc lied on national TV, dude. He lied on national TV. He was not going back there.
What did Doc lie on him about?
Doc lied and said after Ben didn't shoot the layup, he passed the ball. They went to the interview with Doc, and Doc was like, I don't know if I can have this guy on my team, right?
He did LeBron
that was
James.
Doc's words.
No,
then they asked Doc, hold on, let me finish. Then they asked Doc when the season was coming back, they was like, Doc, this little video right here, you said you didn't know if you could have this guy on the team. Doc was like, oh, I didn't say that. You know, that was blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, ain't fucking with you. Doc lying with his greasy ass. And B didn't help, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going back there with them. I was like, Doc lied on national TV to America that he didn't say something about that cat. He ain't going back there. That's why he was like, come on, Doc. We got footage of you lying.
Now, Doc did lie.
He lied.
But he didn't lie saying, hey, want him on the team. He lied by saying the reporter asked, like, can you win with Ben? That was the question. And he said he didn't know if he could be. He didn't know.
Okay. I'm gonna give you another example about Doc.
I don't know if he's gonna shoot it or not.
I'm gonna give you another example about Doc. Doc last week said, "Oh yeah, I had Steph Curry on the team not because he could ball, because I get to see my grandkids."
Well, last week he signed his son,
and look how that turned out.
Well, I mean, his son got it paid.
Yeah, his son got paid, but you heard what part of the reason the Clippers wasn't, winning was because of that. Why you think Seth is up out of there right now?
Because
when it beat past that man the ball, mad and beat blood.
Because they're trying to get Harden.
Be trying to move on. Yeah,
So how y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that's going to jail him and Embiid?
No.
He got to play the two. He has to play the two guard.
Even if he played two, it ain't gonna work.
He has to play the two guard. He
cannot
be dribbling between the legs.
That's right.
He cannot be dribbling between the legs and then be sealing trying to get that ball. That's a problem. He got to play the wing with him. That ain't Dwight Howard down there. He gonna be looking off.
But
I done seen Embiid today do a ball fake,
averaging like 9 assists a game. How do you take the ball out of somebody statistically who is averaging almost like second and third?
Once again,
we give it to America.
There's 3 point guards right here on the B-Side podcast. Have you ever practiced giving the ball to a post player, B?
Have I practiced it?
Yeah, did you ever practice that playing basketball? Passing to a post player?
Yes.
DP, have you ever passed the ball into a post player?
Yeah.
Go back and look at James Harden films. He ain't never passed the ball to no post player. That's going to be a problem. Same way Steve Nash when he had Shaq. It's going to be a problem. You can hit somebody that shoots jump shots late because you're doing all this stuff between the legs. And I'm a James Harden fan. But his style of play ain't conducive for a big man that posts up. You can't be late with the ball. And B going to be getting mad. That's all I'm saying. Like, he can't be late dribbling between the legs like that.
So again, if he plays the two, he's not going to change his game to not dribbling the ball. So that part's not going to change from Harden. That's just who he is.
The responsibility of getting that man. Here's the thing. That team is Embiid's team. James can't go over there thinking that is his team. He can't. That's the mindset. We saw this with Dwight Howard and how Dwight was doing them, how he was doing them.
But look who's the GM there, though.
It don't matter. You probably got the MVP on your team right now. That cat is killing.
But answer the question.
He got to eat first.
He asked you, is it going to work? Is it going to work, see? You saying a whole lot of stuff, but you ain't
hold on. Let me gather my thoughts right here. Boom. Let me come back. Is it going to work?
He said pause.
Right now. Okay, let's preface the question. Is it going to work as they make it out the first round? They make it to the second round? They make it to the conference final? What's working? Does it make it to the final? What's considered working?
Okay.
So
for them picking up Harden, it's really championship or bust.
Yeah.
So if they don't come out of, let's say, the second round, that's a failure. If they win the East, that's a failure.
If they don't win the East?
If they don't win the East, that's a failure.
Like I said, man, I personally believe they have a chance to, but if KD comes back and he's
we don't
halfway healthy, let me preface my stuff, man. No. KD come back and he's 85%. I'm gonna go with Brooklyn. Brooklyn got more people. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. But I feel that realistically, for this to work for Philadelphia, I just don't see Harden playing point guard. I see him being a two guard.
Okay, let me ask you this question, since I know you enjoy this as Harden and all that good stuff. I mean, so does Harden stay after this year?
He got to.
No, he's not.
He fought his way to get over there. I mean,
but he'll be a free agent though. He'll be a free agent.
Who would want him?
I'm just asking a question. You know what I mean? Does he stay? My thing is, here's the problem. There's less than 30 games after the All-Star break. Not much time to gel.
No,
especially personnel problems. He got hamstring still. Apparently.
Ain't nothing wrong with that cat. He tanked on Brooklyn.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of layers to being professional over there in Philadelphia. So less than 30 games. And you saw how he did the beginning of the season with Brooklyn. Cat couldn't even average 17 points a game barely. You know what I mean?
Is he in shape?
Man, you never know. He got a middle-aged body, man, right now. So
that's what happens when you drinking and you out at 2 a.m. at the strip club.
What was the alleged rumors, man, about him in New York, man?
All right, so the latest rumors had
them gunshot wounds
going to the strip clubs, but he wasn't the richest cat in the strip clubs. So the hoes wasn't really messing with him like that because there's other rich cats out there with more money than him. That's one thing. He said he didn't like Steve Nash's rotations. I ain't mad at him because they are kind of shaky. Then he said he didn't like the taxes, which I get is high as hell. Then he said something else about and I just read a report that and I sent it to y'all saying that he was going into practice. Kyrie came into practice and was dragging him, busting his ass. They almost had to come to blows because Kyrie was killing them in practice, locking them up and dragging them.
Kyrie called him washed up.
You know what I mean? So if you can't be better than the cat that he ain't even been playing, he coming in busting your ass, you gonna feel some type of way like this nigga ain't even been here and he kicking my ass. So
let him burn that sage. He needs to start burning some sage.
You know, hey, hold on a second. Did y'all see KD and LeBron when they did the All-Star pick and it came to that fool at the end? He was the last pick.
I saw it. and KD went with Rudy Gobert over James Harden. He said, "I need some size, so I'm gonna go with Rudy."
LeBron just fell out laughing, dude.
LeBron's an instigator.
He fell out laughing, dude.
He's an instigator.
But I mean, going back to Harden, I've been a fan of James Harden for a while. I want to preface this for the young viewers and the young hoopers out there. The way he did all this, dude, even if he didn't want to be there, he should have been professional, dude, and just balled out, dude. It was only supposed to be 6 weeks. KD was gone. That fool before the TV game against Golden State, he said his hand hurt, so he couldn't play. They had a day off. They flew somewhere. They said, they was in Utah. A report comes out that he didn't even show up to the game until like 15 minutes before the game. They said that fool went to Vegas. Strip clubs, once again, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this guy here didn't play. Only because the team was like, we don't even know where this cat is at. Comes back, then they like, we got a game today. Then he's like, my hamstring. I'm like, wait a second. How your hamstring hurt when you ain't even been playing the last 3-4 games? It just, the way he went about it trying to get out of there was just kind of sad because Kendrick Perkins had already leaked that his camp had been telling everybody that he didn't want to be in Brooklyn, but he kept telling people that he wanted to stay there. So he just take them cats, dude.
But that's just who this dude is. No different than
him. This is bad. That was just bad.
Leaving Houston with the pillow underneath his jersey. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. That cat, you know what I mean? The cat had a 55-year-old man gut, dude, sitting down on the couch with ice cream, coming in, and then after they trade Russ, his jersey ain't even fit. Well, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Like,
I want to preference.
And then ask to get out after you didn't want to play with CP3, you know what I mean, for so many reasons, and it's just not professional, man.
That's a great point, DP, because I think through this, and like I said, I was a James Harden fan, but I have to say this. After CP3 left, he gets his boy Russ over there. Russ was the one that was like, I can't be here with this cat. You know what I'm saying? This is Russell Westbrook saying that. I was like, dang, you really got to go back and think about that. Westbrook, supposed to be his boy, was like, nah, man, I can't run with this cat.
They created a bad monster over there, and they didn't know how to feed it no more. And going over there with Embiid, and Embiid being the personality that he is, they gonna run him out of Philly just for this move.
He come right on down. He come right on down to I-95.
Is he prepared for the Philly fans?
Who's hard?
I don't think you have a problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, if he coming out with the tween step back, then it's gonna be some problems.
I told you that
because Embiid ain't gonna allow it, and I like his personality. He ain't gonna let nobody just come over there and control his environment. The way other cats just let other players step on their own turf and let them control it. You know what I mean? So Harden, I don't know. He's not able to make those kind of adjustments. He's not that kind of professional.
So
I don't see it working. I don't see it working at all, B.
So once again, let's go back to this because I want to make this point.
Yeah.
We all seen Doc Rivers' offense. You gonna have a cat coming off the little screen. Or you're going to have somebody catching the ball at the top of the key going isolation one-on-one. If Doc is smart, I think he just move him into that little Ray Allen role, but he gets to do his little dribbling on the side. He's not going to be able to play that point guard slot, dude, with Embiid down there, dude. I just don't see it. We've seen Doc Rivers' offense before.
But Harden can't transition like that, though. See, his game is already made up. What you're stating is James Harden just kind of is an interchangeable piece. He's not an interchangeable piece no more. He is who he is right now. That's kind of somebody's personality. You can't change nobody's personality. His game is what it is. It's already been nurtured.
Yeah.
It's been nurtured. It's like somebody telling you, hey, see, you know what I mean? We want you to just come out and just pass the ball all the time. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, man, it ain't gonna work. And let's come on, Tobias Harris. Now you gotta rely on Tobias Harris playing more defense. Oh, wow. Now you're gonna end up. You got Danny. You got Danny Green.
Tobias is no good.
Dude, let's just look at it.
Hey, right? You just said Tobias ain't no good.
Let's look at it all, right? You know what I mean? Tobias Harris got to play D. You know what I mean? Tyrese Maxey, he ain't no great defender. You know what I mean? He runs so fast up and down the court with the ball. You know what I mean? Defensively, liability. Danny Green, that fool can't move. You know what I mean? Can
Hey man, then something wrong with his foot or his hamstring always.
It's pronate more inward. You know what I mean? It's like he got bow-legged and he pigeon-toed. You know what I mean? That don't last very long in the athletic community. You know what I'm saying? So Philly got a bad lineup, man, with Harden. Because Harden ain't coming out there playing no D. I just see Embiid just basically with his head down almost every game.
Well, we're gonna see. It's gonna be interesting because I think that's gonna lead us to the next segment, no question. Because I do think that Ben Simmons and my man James Harden, they need some mental health. And if people out there, if you need some mental health, please contact Marcel.
Ben already claimed that he's already under. You know what I mean?
Oh, see, there it is. So yeah, people,
the care of a psychiatrist.
There you go. Go to marcelconsulting.com.
The B-Side podcast is sponsored by Marcel Consulting and Mental Health Services. Has this pandemic and our current state of the world taken a toll on you? Are you enjoying life? Marcel Consulting and Mental Health Services are here to help. We provide services from individual counseling, family counseling, life coaching and anger management to domestic violence. Our goal is to improve the lives of individuals and families by having a safe place to speak up, speak out, and live. Ask about our 30-minute consultation trial session. Whether you are insured or not, we have an installment payment option. Contact us at marcelconsulting.com at 909-323-7100. Remember to speak up, speak out, and live. marcelconsulting.com.
Body, if you need some help, go get some counseling. It's okay. Vulnerability is a strength. We got a lot of things going on. Some people, it's okay to talk to a third party to work some things out. Get help. It's provided. It's out there. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Anybody speak up on that on mental health. We all got it. Hey, counseling is good. I've had several counseling sessions. It's good. It's good. Nothing to be worried about. Nothing to be scared about. You got to get it taken care of.
Be honest, man. I think that's probably the biggest thing that a lot of people don't know about is being honest with themselves. Period. It's all good to go through some tough things. Talk about it. You don't feel good about it, let it out.
Yeah.
Don't keep that stuff all bottled in.
That's right.
Yeah, you gotta go talk to somebody because that way you can formulate a plan. You know what I mean? You can formulate a plan. You know
the whole saying, can't keep a good brother down for long.
That's right. So yeah, everybody out there, definitely seek the help that you need. You know what I mean? It is a health matter. You do need help mentally, spiritually, and physically. All that is
every day
in one. Every day.
Because everything affects us.
Everything, man. It's just like
everything.
It's just like when we went to school, man. You gotta set time aside for certain things. You gotta get your finances in order. Sometimes you gotta, balance out your checkbook or balance out your accounts. You know what I mean? You need some exercise. You got to take some time out today to get some exercise in. And you got to check on what's going on around you currently, politically, locally, nationally, internationally in some cases. It's all set up, man. We got to pay attention. We was getting taught for a reason. And that's to help you be a strong, productive civilian. So, it's all good as part of it. Life is complex, and like I said, it's not no insecurity or anything that's weak. You know what I'm saying? Being vulnerable, that is a sign of strength. So definitely go out there and get the help.
Yeah, and we all know. I mean, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it.
Stay in the present.
It's gonna happen. Regardless of which. The biggest thing is, it's if you don't necessarily see the light at the end of the tunnel, that means you got to keep walking.
Yeah, got to. Well, we're going to switch it up on that note. Hey, we showing love. But sometimes I got to piggyback off some articles because I don't know if you guys are aware of certain things that there's some crazy shit going on. And some of us need to go ahead and knock it off. candidate of Knock It Off. This brother out of Detroit named, I want to say, Wayne Walker. That's his name, at Wayne Walker 219. This gentleman, for whatever reason, I'm like, sometimes you got to sit things out, right? Stay on the sideline. Don't even start anything, right? So this brother here, Wayne Walker, had the nerve to put out on a tweet on Twitter universe. It was in regard to Sydney Carter, Texas A&M women's basketball coach. Now, as you can see this outfit here, he's going to make some type of noise, talk about, is her coaching attire okay? Like, is this okay? Now, look at Miss Sydney Carter here.
Yes, it's okay.
Supporting cancer, all the things that cancer has done to us, especially the women out here. All she's doing is showing love and support. She wanted to wear her pink leather pants, little turtle.
Do your thing, girl.
And some brother asked, "Hey, is there anything wrong with the coach wearing this?" I wish I could bring up the let me see if it's
there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, the actual his first response. But anyway, like I said, this brother Wayne Walker 219. Yep. Yeah, he put himself out there. He gonna ask. Yeah. Like is her. Is something wrong with this? Nothing's wrong with. Look at that. Look. Nothing
is wrong with that at all. Something is wrong with Wayne Walker. You heard it here first. Something wrong with him.
Well, I don't know if he was complaining about it. It was a question. He was asking the question.
Well,
fine with it.
Well, he said the question wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First of all,
he just
set it up right.
Is it wrong?
No. I'm gonna reiterate that again.
They ate his ass up. He didn't even want to get on
and that's what he get.
They ate his ass up. So I'm trying to be PC here because I'm sitting here like, Dukes, I'm starting to question you if you gonna ask some type of question like that. Do you like women, Wayne? Do you like women, Wayne?
I gotta worry about crazy Wayne Walker.
Who cares what you think about Wayne? You know what I mean? Who cares? You know what I mean?
A dude with two W's in their name, something wrong with him.
Hey. She came on. She was on Roland Martin show. Man, oh my goodness, man. Her stock just rose.
Yeah, people gonna be watching the games now to see what she got on.
As they should.
She just said she just wanted to wear, she sat there and said, like, the guys, she heard the complaints, it's all, the women look all masculine out there, as far as the women, I should say. Women look all masculine out there. That's where.
And she an ex-WNBA player, so she know about the whole masculine
thing, right? Yeah. I think she won a championship in 2010, I want to say, at Texas A&M. Make a long story short, feminizing, is that a good thing? She's feminizing? No, that's not.
Nope.
So she's just being a woman. She's just being a woman.
She's wearing clothes that complement her figure.
Yes.
So once again,
and she needs to get every color in them pants.
There is no problem.
I'm sure she got it in color.
Bob,
I bet you she got it.
Was he gonna say something about Pat Summerall wearing her little outfits?
Hey, whoever that company is, boy, y'all should already have commercials up. They should already have commercials up about them pants, leather pants too. They're leather. Oh,
leather.
Yes. Anyway, just wanted to bring that up. Shout out to
Texas A&M.
Wayne Walker, 219.
Women's basketball team.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, y'all. Hey, check it out.
Man, Adidas help her out. Adidas. Yeah, so I had to put that on there because that was hilarious. It's just like, oh man, and then his friend called in. That was hilarious too.
It's kind of uncharacteristic. So she is a unicorn, no matter how you look at it, right? No other women's coach. Dressed sort of sassy or sophisticated or however way you want to put it.
Pat Summerall.
Yeah. With the suits on, you need to stop that. With the big,
Wayne, with the big bell. You wanted to come in like that?
With the big bell bottom suit pants with the flats.
I didn't see Wayne tweeting about that. You know what I mean? When she was around.
I don't know. Candace Parker.
Hold on a second. Did you see Candace Parker walk into TNT?
Dude,
that looked bad, dude.
She walked like one of her legs longer than the
like
other.
it looked like she was, I don't even know what to say, dude. It was like she had one leg, dude. She was limping like Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, she walked like one of her shoes have a 5-inch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was bad. Like,
and the other one is
Google that, dude. It was scary. It was scary.
Yeah, but for all you ladies out there, you can wear whatever you like, wherever you like. I'm saying we should
whether it compliments you or not. Because
yes. Be you, homegirls. Be you. Confidence.
For real.
Confidence and being assertive. Hey.
That is true. So we're gonna let Joe Rogan off the hook.
No, we ain't letting Joe off the
hook. Are you gonna be like everybody else? Like, oh, he's not racist.
No, I ain't saying that, man. Hey, all like I say, always my motto. Wait for it. 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 Bam! There it is. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's like the itch. It's like this bubble effect. They can't help themselves.
But why do we always come to the defense when somebody says the word, and we got to come out of the woodworks and defend that they're not racist? But on the flip side of that, when something racist happens, we never really get that back and support.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. All you got to do is check out any of the Black History parades that went down this past week. All you seen was us.
Well, why is that, man?
Where's the ally?
Why do we always feel compelled to come out and defend somebody for saying something that Joe clearly said, yeah, I'm not supposed to be saying, but I was saying it. And
same thing with Bill Maher.
Yeah, why
Bill Maher?
Why is it only they can say it and it could be terms of endearment? He gave the whole speech like everybody else has, like 30, 50, 80 years.
Did you see the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing, his whole saying apology.
So Planet of the Apes, Black is Midnight.
Dude.
He went to the movie theater.
Dude.
What the hell? You know what I mean? Dude. Like, I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's in Texas now, feeling real comfortable.
Dude, he's what did he say? Well, Rich Pryor, he said one of his records was called that. Red Fox, whenever he came out, that's all he did was say that. It's like, I'm like, dude, it's okay now. And then he said, now I know I can't say it.
It's no but they know. They know. Everybody who has a functional brain knows, and even some of the retards say it. Sorry, but hey, they call us niggas. They retards. Sorry, but anyway,
but it's the white thing, right? You mean they want everything that they can have.
Well,
you can't have that word.
Agreed. They want to take everything, man. Come on, settlers.
You can't have a word.
Settler state. What do settlers do? They come in and want to take over everything.
Leave that word alone.
Yeah, you don't even have to say.
No, hold on. You can't tell a white person what to do. Remember that. That's what part of this is about. You can't tell them what to do.
Yeah. You see how they act when they talk about, mask mandating.
You can't tell me what to do.
Ape shit. The Euros go ape shit.
But the
can't tell me what to do.
But the biggest thing about this, they had like a whole skit of this dude saying it for years.
Yeah.
Saying it for years. And then now that he gets on Spotify, now it's more general audience, it's a bad thing.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Because we're confused. That's why.
Is that what it is?
We're confused. Because
why are we confused?
Because we're still trying to assimilate. We still want to get loved. We still want to get loved. We still want to assimilate. Our head case is crazy.
Look, man, we all know sex, violence, and hate is the biggest seller on any media platform.
And this is America. Yeah.
Not the drugs? You ain't gonna add that?
Oh yeah, that's in there too.
Yeah, drugs.
That's a given.
Yeah.
It's fentanyl, man. The fentanyl.
That's part of it, and then but we got to come to grips, like, being dead honest with each other, as far as ourselves, because it's like, okay,
we got to say, hey man, that's not tolerated, bro.
Yeah, we gotta go back to what we did in the 70s.
We can't
80s.
support that. We gotta say you wrong.
Yeah, you wrong. You done. Yeah. With us, like, oh, we'll go somewhere else. Yeah. But we try to simulate. Oh, it's okay. They made a mistake. Well, we call each other that, so no. No, our mentals is messed up, man. You know what I mean? You know, there's like what was that movie, man? That just came out, the Western. And they were like, anything that sounds close to it, bam, give it to them.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's what it is, you know? And we got to keep, and see what it is. We have to realize, like, hey, we got to keep this governance, because if it gets out in society where we out here saying it, then they're going to say it. You've been in places, I'm sure, where it's like, wait a minute, you hear all this, and you looking up like, wait a minute, these is white boys saying to each other, these is Mexicans saying to each other, these is Asians saying to each other.
No,
like, what the hell?
Bob, I beg to differ, because if you had a white friend and he may have some, some partners of his that he grew up with that are white supremacists, and he wants to go to a bar, he's not gonna be like, hey Bob, come with me to this bar. He gonna be like, no.
No, what I'm talking about,
he gonna be like, no, Bob, you're not welcome here. Which means
or another time, yeah. You know,
you can't do this.
Same thing too.
But that's what I'm saying. So I mean, yeah,
what I mean is like random strangers. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you pull up in the parking lot somewhere and cats out there fighting, and you be like, wait a minute, you keep on hearing the N word, and it's like, well, ain't nobody black around.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But then they still treat us like that.
Yeah.
It's endearment, bro, but you still treat us like that, though.
Yeah.
That's what's so crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the whole thing is, how can I say it? If you know better, do better. We know that if we keep saying this out, then they're gonna be like, well, you say it, we can say it. What you gonna do?
Well, I mean, you have to, we keep feeding the youth, man, and putting them in the record industry to making sure they keep saying it. You know, and you know, we got 60-year-olds still dancing to cats that's, coming out at 16 years old with that same energy. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like there's no evolution when you're constantly putting the only things on the radio that keeps us in the same thing that we were 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah. Like
where's the evolution?
Like you said, we got to put the pressure on them, man. That's we should know that's only how that changed.
Should be pressure on us too.
Well, there's been a whole lot of wake up calls, I want to say, but we didn't recognize it, because think about it, right? You remember when hip hop started getting conscious, and the record company was like, "Oh hell no, we're cutting all that conscious rap and we going another direction."
To the south. We're going to the south.
Going another direction.
We're going to the south.
So we got to recognize that, and it goes back to, owning. It goes back to owning, man. So then once when you own something, you can put out the narrative out there. You know what I mean? It helps with putting the narrative out there. If you know better, do better. Fuck the cool shit. We losing out here. We trying to assimilate, and we still fight for our own basic rights. Yeah. Knowing that whenever things help us out, whatever legislation helps out the poor, it helps out everybody. That's the concept that we got to put out there. Anytime we get help, as far as blacks, rights or whatever, it helps everybody. Yep. You know what I mean? We, for whatever reason, we got to fight that. This whole thing, call it out. That's what we got to do. Call it out. It's all fighting that BS where we're pitted against each other. The distrust, the disloyalty. We put it out there. So when shit hits the fan, we're just scattered everywhere. You know what I mean? We should know this by now.
Well, I mean, as a community, as a race, as a nationality, we should only support the things that nurture the benefit of our people, regardless of which. Yeah. If it's detrimental, and if maybe you don't see the detriment because out of ignorance, what you just don't know, right?
Yeah.
And if we don't start to at least start to police what we're doing, then it'll always be the exact same thing.
Exactly. We just gotta realize, man, that like Dr. John Henry Clark said, we have no friends. We have no friends, man. None. I mean, we see it. Any chance they get, they will turn on us. It's evident. That's what it is. That's part of it. You know. To
A la Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh,
well,
Goldberg.
okay. On this case,
Goldberg.
for instance, right? You know who your enemy is if you can't talk about them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, listen. I just want to say one thing.
Because people fail to realize there's some black folks and other races got caught up in the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, black people died in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But can't mention that. Can't mention that. I'm gonna say something right now.
You can't talk about them. That's your enemy.
All I'm gonna say is, and people could take this the wrong way, but anytime you say something about the Jews, here comes the cancel culture, dude. Anytime somebody says something about them, they've been canceling people for a long time. Now, mind you, what Whoopi said, you know what I mean, could have been an educational moment if they really wanted to do that. But they actually suspended this lady, but suspended her with pay. Think about that.
You can't
say nothing about them.
It's called silencing. Because right now, we're not hearing nothing about we're not hearing nothing about Joe Rogan getting suspended.
But mind you, once again, you hear what the last name is, right?
I know Goldberg. That's the irony.
Why you think, right? You know, kind of they little ally. You know what I'm saying? Realistic.
Did she get that name out of marriage? Didn't she marry a Jewish dude?
And then you know, it's just it's man, it's how can I say it, man? It's when they say you're an anti-Semite or whatever the case may be, right?
Can't say nothing about
anti-Semitic, yeah.
Anti-Semitic, right? So it's like, okay, we'll define it. Am I talking to one? You know what I mean? There's some things that we got to start asking them questions. Okay, we'll define it then. Are you one? I mean, so what is it?
I mean, well, that's kind of a contradiction. You're almost saying the exact same thing Joe Rogan said. He's like, hey man, I didn't say, he said, I didn't say, nigga, to somebody. I was just saying it in a certain context of,
but the context of going to the movie theater.
But
no,
all I'm saying, if they're saying my actions, how's that the same? If I said it was derogatory, what I said, what was derogatory?
He's saying that, look, I wasn't saying it to somebody, basically calling them out their name. You know what I mean? It was in regards to a certain type of context. So it wasn't as a racial epithet that he was throwing it at somebody. You know what I mean? So I should be able to at least say it if, you know what I mean, I'm not directing it towards somebody.
So the word nigga is the same thing as a Jew?
I'm just saying.
I didn't say anything about somebody's a kite. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anybody's a devil.
Saying. And it's funny. Joe also mentioned, he like, hey man, the N-word is the only word like that. There is no other word that certain other nationalities can say that others can't say.
Oh, it's just
this, and I'm like, there's plenty of words out there.
You see, the dude at ESPN got let go when he said "chink in the armor" about Jeremy Lin.
Exactly. There's a lot.
Well, I mean, whoa. I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm just slippery slope.
You should say chink in the armor, and you're talking about somebody who's Asian descent. That
exactly.
But Jews, there's black Jews, there's Asian Jews. There's all types of different classes or so-called races of Jews.
Jerry Springer had the black Jews on there.
That can't be on the same level as the nigga.
Well, but hold on. Let's just I think that's a whole nother context. Jew is not nationality. Jew is a religion. Judaism,
yes.
That's where the Jew come from. It's either you're an Israelite or you Palestinian in that area, right? It's one or two. You're not necessarily classified as a Jew unless you practice
or
religion.
or
so come on. I mean, they didn't kill everybody, you know what I mean, in Germany and Russia during that time because they had last name Goldberg.
No, that was just genocide, ethnic cleansing.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, but all I'm saying is, also,
black is not a religion. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's not. It's a little bit different.
Well, I mean, how can I say it? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even go there. Folklore possibility? I don't know. Huh. Just saying. Because all that was taken from another story thousands of years prior. So I mean, but it all goes down to who your enemies are if you can talk about them, right? They know that they think that we're not, because we can say niggas get away with it. So they probably don't even look at us as an enemy. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that angers them.
Yeah.
That we can say it and they can't.
Remember, you can't tell them what they doing. You can't tell them that.
Yeah. So it's
got to preface that.
It's interesting and complex. But
they show us every day.
We all know where the foundation of Christianity came from. We all know that. We should.
Oh yeah, I think we all know.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that whole aspect came years before the birth of Christ and everything else that came with it. So hey, but hey, if it's all betterment for the people, that's good too. But same time, hold up, you can't be having both ways. That's what I think a lot of it is too. So the propaganda out there and have it both ways, but it's like, wait a minute, there was third parties in slave trading too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's third parties who was help financing shit. But that's here for another day. That's here for another day, fellas.
It's always forgotten. Peace.
Yes. But you know what? Hey, you know what? We going. Oops. Oh, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Bear with me. But, we're going to close it out a little bit. But hey, for all y'all out there, hey, if you want to support the B-Side Podcast, you can all go to Cash App, the $ Rob Sellers. You can go to the Venmo, Rob-Sellers-4, and also on PayPal, BB Sales. Once again, if you want to support the podcast show, we have avenues too. No question. So I just want to throw that out there, people.
I just got to ask a question.
Yeah.
I saw that you had the Cash App on there, but why do you have a picture of Rick Ross?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even gonna give him. He's on mute right now. That's C nice. That's C nice. You know what I mean? That's C nice right there. See, but you know what? You a good sport, man. Give us your handle there, man. That's
C nice on Instagram. C nice on Twitter.
Yes.
Want to say one thing.
Yes.
Before I get up out of here, I got to get my little 2 cents in.
Uh-huh.
I was sleeping, people. That little Insecure is like the female freaking entourage.
Wait a minute. You waited till the last season to get hooked? You waited till the last season to get hooked?
Huh?
You waited till the last season to get hooked?
Man, I just turned it on and I'm like, them girls are funny, man.
Hilarious.
They funny. They hilarious, dude. Like it's I'm actually enjoying this stuff. It's that funny.
Hey man, I'm gonna miss that show. I'm gonna miss that show.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a great show, man.
Haven't had the pleasure.
Yeah, check it out. Well, DP, check it out. Give us your handle. We see it right there, right? Is that your handle right there?
That's it. Twitter, y'all, at Dave Perk the King. Hit your boy up.
Hit your boy up. Hit him up. Let him know how Chi-Town is right there. We got Chi-Town vet.
Represent.
Yes, sir. But anyway, hey, you can hit us up at the B-Side Podcast Q. Once again, at the B-Side Podcast Q. You can also hit us on IG at Alec Roberts. We got gear on there. You see the Alec Roberts hat. We got gear. Represent Chelsea, but we got the gear on there. You know what I mean? You can check me out on AR Sales 2 on my IG. Definitely. No question. And like I'm always going to put it out there. You You guys, tune into the narrative. Tune into Nubia. Change your life. I'm telling you. Professor Dr. Karen Hunter and Dr. Greg Carr. Change your life. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, hey, once again, thanks for tuning in. Great show. Great show, ladies and gentlemen. Great show. And what can I say? You know, we here. We'll see you till next time. So,
go Bengals.
Peace.